Myself and the firefighter that was with me, we immediately recognized it for what it was, but myself personally, I was trying to look around and explain it away, thinking in my head, there's no way this is what it really is.
Chula Vista police officer Fred Rowbottom says he searched for an alternative explanation for the sound of rapid gunfire he heard at the Route 91 Harvest Music Festival. He was there with his wife and friends Sunday night. Then he heard it again.
Get down. Get down.
We immediately realized this really is what it is. We grabbed the hands of our wives and yelled to them and yelled to the people standing around us, we've got to go, we've got to get out of here.
Rowbottom was among several off-duty San Diego County law enforcement officers in the audience when the bullets started flying. Las Vegas police have released body cam footage from the scene. Shots can be heard as police try to locate the gunman and usher people to safety. Rowbottom says he led a crowd of about 60 people away from the concert and up to the airport.
And then I could feel in my back lower left hip, I got hit by something far more substantial. It almost felt like a baseball bat. I had been swung and hit. And as we were running, I reached down, I could feel the blood on my hand, but obviously minor, certainly not stopping to do anything.
Las Vegas police had 3 shuttles pick up his group. Other off-duty officers stayed behind at the venue, helping the wounded.
I just remember bouncing from person to person, making sure everybody kind of had a buddy.
San Diego police officer Max Verduzco was on the ground helping an Orange County officer who was shot.
There's so much going on. I remember him telling me that he was worried about his wife, and I wanted to keep him talking. I was just holding his hand and making sure the girl that was she wasn't his wife. She was just there to help and making sure that she was putting enough pressure on him, and I just feel bad I left him.
San Diego police officer Tom McGrath tried to shield his wife while helping the injured.
And when I turned around, I saw a young female, probably in her 20s. She had taken a round to the chest, and she was holding her chest, and I could see a large amount of blood come out. I took off my shirt, and I pressed it on her chest, and I felt more hands go on top of mine, from everywhere, trying to help me put pressure on this wound. And we were trying to lay her down.
McGrath lost track of his wife. He found more people to help, including a man who was shot in the neck.
So I said, we need to go. We need to try to run, and I'll go your pace, but I'm not going to leave you.
McGrath says he flagged down a truck who was willing to take them to safety. He finally got a hold of his wife on the phone.
I think the biggest takeaway was nobody suffered alone. There was a lot of good people out there. A lot of people were heroes, but I think a lot of people, will underestimate the power that, people had, because people stayed on the ground. They stayed with people who died. And, I don't think anybody should have died alone.